So hello, and in this part of the modeling guideline topic, so let us see some practical example of MAP modeling rules. So which helps keep our Simulink model neat, safe, and easy to understand. So this is one example. We will see this example by using a Simulink. Okay. So we will going back to our Simulink. Now here we will try to create one small model in the Simulink to check the MAP guidelines. Okay, so we will not check all the MAP guidelines. We will check only a few things. Okay, so that you all can understand how we can do this particular activity. So for that I will create one small logic. So give input. So it will be your input name, then output. Okay, now gain block, and here just connect this to this output to this particular input, and this one to this. Okay, now we need to rename. So come here, format. Okay, now this is your input speed, and this one is your mph underscore 2 underscore kph. Okay, now this is your output underscore speed. Okay, so now we will create one subsystem. So control A to select all these things and control G. So your subsystem is created here. Just fix these things. Okay, now what I will do, I will save this model first of all. So come here and save your model with the name VEH underscore SPD. Now I want to show you something, dash 1. So I have saved this model with this particular name, so it will not save. Okay, means this is not a valid model name. Okay, now what I will do, I will just try to remove and save. So here you can see this is saved. Now come back to the modeling and check, open this model advices check, and here you need to select the particular subsystem or particular model to run the MA check, model advisory checks. Okay, now here you can do there are two types of model advisory checks. Either you can go by product or by task. So I will follow this by task method. So in this you can see there are different guidelines, okay, different standards to check your like model. Okay, based on what criteria you are developing. Okay, you can check your MISRA guideline also, then after ISO 26262, then ISO 25119. So here I will check the MAP guideline. So this is your modeling standard for MAP. So now select, I want to check only the general, and then after I will check the Simulink signal names. Okay, signal. Now what I will do, I will just select this one, or I can run from here, or else I can right click and run the selected checks. So here you can see the check the file name, folder name, and the length of the model and the file name and length of the folder name. Okay, so this all are correct because here you can see this is the file name, this is the folder name. Okay, so these both are the correct, and the length is also okay. So it this particular guideline is passed now. Now next thing is what? Just try to run this. So here you can see there are some warnings. Okay, so if you are using bus signal, then error in your bus. Okay, so this is related to the bus signals. If you will click on this, it will go it will directly link to that particular area. Okay, so here you can change this to as a warning or error. Okay, now again try to run this check. So something we should not keep like error on the bus signal. Okay, so in this particular logic we are not using this bus or a vector. Okay, now here we need to check the signal uh, definition on the signal labels. So if you will click directly, it will come here. So what you will do, you just copy this name add here. Similarly, copy this name and add it here, and just try to again run this one. Okay, so see the first warning, it is solved now. Now the second thing is the falling signal have no label, so this one. So for this what I will do, propagate this one. Okay, and again propagate this one. Now again right click and run the checks. So see this checks is passed. Okay, now signal name propagations, you can already I have propagated, so right click and run this one. So see this is also passed. Now signal line names, so this is also passed, so just run. So see, like this way you can solve whatever warnings or errors are present in your model. Okay, I think now it is clear. So here are few examples which is related to your MAAB rules. Okay, so like first one is JC0241, so it will checks the length of the model file names. Okay, similarly JC0201, so it will checks the uh, it will make sure signals have a proper names as they move through the model. If a wire carries speed data, the signal should be named as a speed. Okay, all the way till the output. Now next is NA002. Okay, so NA002 is what it is related to define all the signals labels clearly, so they shows what informations they carry. So I was talking about this JC0201. So check the subsystem name. So every subsystem's block must have a clear and a useful name. Okay, avoid names like subsystem 1 or use name that tell what it does. Okay, so JC000009 already we have discussed. So now JC20, sorry, JC20211, so it will checks the name input and the output port with the clear names like in speed or out speed kilometer per hour. Okay, so like that you can give the namings. Okay, so how does it work? So you can see in the diagram here, so all the wires and the blocks are named clearly. So here you can see subsystem names is given, block name is also given, so no long or confusion names are present here. Okay, so signal like in speed and speed kph, okay, helps everyone to understand what it is going on. So there are also tool in the Simulink which checks this rule for you and give you the correct answer. Already we have discussed in the MAAB guideline. Okay, now so I think this is clear about the MAAB guideline. So just practice using these rules in the every projects, and your model will always be clean and easy to use and ready to for the teamwork. Okay, so thank you for listening and try this naming conventions, naming every in the block and the wiring properly in your Simulink work.